And right now, we're going to have to take you to Denise Boutte. I hope I pronounced that right.
I
Denise.
cannot believe you pronounced it right. Hello, how
Oh
are you
wow.
We
guys?
are
Eh,
little
Don't
cool.
don't
Hi,
play. You know
Denise.
why I pronounced it right, girl?
because Big Mo the boss told him how to
Because
pronounce it.
I'm
That's why.
Indian. No,
You
no,
did that,
because
babe.
huh?
You got your enunciating down like for real. I was like, wait, they're gonna so botch it up because I didn't try to like make fun of them.
No, you know
You
what,
know
Denise? I'm
what's that?
French. I'm a little French too.
Are you really? Where you
Indian,
from?
French, Sicilian, and black.
Je m'attendez-vous?
That's a lot of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, with a splash of Irish.
With a little splash of Irish. Okay, so where are you originally from?
My family
Cleveland.
is from, my family is from
He's
all
from
over.
Cleveland.
From
You
Italy.
know what?
From
I
the
don't know
hood.
what kind of radio show this is, so I don't know if I can cuss, but I was about to give you a good one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, do your thing.
As long as it's not too graphic,
Hey,
you can
it's
Well,
go.
called-
I was just going to say your ass. That's all.
Oh no, you can, my ass. I'm a mixed ass.
Oh, hilarious. Well, no, you were brilliant. Thank you so much for pronouncing that properly. I appreciate it because I get everything bow, boot. I think a lot of times people are trying not to offend me, and so that's why they pronounce it that way. And I'm like, you know what? It's the bougie way of saying booty. So booty. That's
Yeah,
Boutte.
there you
Alright,
go. Exactly.
Denise
I
got
like
some
that.
boutte.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that was a
no,
good
I
way
didn't
to
say
put
that.
that.
I
I
didn't
like
mean to
that.
say that. I didn't mean that was my evil side.
That's it. All good. You
Yeah,
did
you know
right.
how the
So
women say
thank you.
booty,
Denise
okay?
got some boutte.
Say, baby. And you know,
Yeah.
it's so funny, right outside of New Orleans, I had to prove it to people. I was like, I didn't make this up. Like, I'm not working for Vivid Entertainment. Like, it would be the perfect name if that's the genre I
Oh,
was in, right?
no.
That's right.
But I have to tell people all the time, it's not a stage name. I was like, it's so common in Louisiana. There's a whole city named that right outside of New Orleans, but
Yes.
nobody believes me. So one day I probably had somebody about to rear end me because I took a picture of it and it's on my Facebook page because I want to prove to people that it's something that really exists. So it's common.
Man, that's
Absolutely.
great.
That's where my
Yeah.
family's from, New Orleans, that part of my
See?
family.
The bayou.
Parlez-vous quoi? That
That's-
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't even know what-
Stop.
You don't know what he's saying.
Right.
He ain't
Don't
got a
fall
clue.
Whatever
for
I'm
that.
saying.
Don't fall for that.
Whatever I'm saying, we got Denise Boutte on the phone with some
Parlez-vous.
Boutte. She got some Boutte too. No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
I-
no.
Well, you know what I say? It would be very sad if I didn't. You know what I'm saying? With a last name like that, you couldn't like come correct with it. So I think that I'm actually kind of maybe doing it justice.
Right,
I
right.
try.
Big Mo, stop.
Don't even
think about
try to
it.
play
Don't-
with me,
don't
bro.
think about it.
He's over here fanning himself. Gonna try to put it on me. You know what
They
I'm
both
saying?
sweating. They're both
cornbread and
sweating.
the
Yeah, they
catfish,
kind of
as they
are
call it.
both. They're both sweating over here over you.
Okay,
well,
let's
just you saying your
One
name
No,
is
no,
making
this-
gonna
them
be going
sweat.
home
No,
by
this
herself
grease.
tonight.
This lotion. It's
You know
it's
what?
like
You
sweat.
one of the most
But no-
respected actresses in Hollywood. I gotta say,
She is.
This is Denise Boutte on the line, talking on the Midnight
Hello.
Hour radio show. She is famous,
Yes.
super
Yes, she
famous.
is.
Oh God, thank you guys so
Denise?
much. I mean,
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you. Are you
No, you're good.
okay? Can you tell us a little bit about your business? Not only are you an actress, you have this Imagine That Productions. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, you know, not long after I got here, I realized that in order to kind of, because this business is an up and down roller coaster. It really and truly is. And in the times or whatever, it's feast or famine, basically. And in those times, whenever you're trying to, generate stuff, you can't just wait on somebody to give you a job.
Yes.
And so what I did was learn from one of my good girlfriends, who is Terry Javon, who also has her own production company, Nina Holiday, which is affiliated with this movie that we have playing tonight. It's in the encore right now, so you guys check it out if you didn't get the first run of it.
Oh.
But basically, you have to be proactive. You can't wait on somebody to come and give you an opportunity, and you have to always stay visual and relevant and in the game.
Preach.
So with this production company, I decided that I wanted to do something that was, near and dear to my heart and, do some things that were focused on Louisiana. There's a reality show that I've developed that shows not the ignorant, I guess you would say, side of Cajun and Creole life or whatever in the Southern Bayous. I have another producing partner. I'm not a writer. I know my limitations, but I have another producing partner that wrote an amazing script and it's called the Trail of Trust. So we had that, and we're shopping that around. So there's just a few things under my banners that I wanted to develop and kind of focus on in the meantime and between jobs. Because, again, you have to keep your mind going, your mind active, and keep that positive energy going. If you're just waiting for the phone to ring, that negative vibe starts coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Mr. Negativity starts creeping in, and you don't feel as empowered. You know, and when you walk into a room and you are trying to do that tap dance of an audition, you have to make sure that they know your worth. You know, and so you have to make sure that you come correct. Like, I don't need this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to show you the skills that I got. You know, and if you want me, hey, here it is. And if not, I got other things or whatever to feed my family. Mm-hmm. So, you know, so imagine that Productions kind of came out of that, you know, in order to have something in between. And I'm also working on a cookbook. So that's also something. Yeah, I mean, you know, Southern cuisine is very, very popular. So I'm kind of trying to do something. I have all the recipes. I'm just, like, really working on the stores to correlate with those recipes. And I've been working on that for almost 2 years now. So, yeah, so just, you know, kind
keep us in the loop with all of that. Yes.
Yes, I will. I definitely will. But, yeah, just passion projects of mine that I want to someday, you know, see, you know, to come to fruition. And as you meet new people and you rub elbows with other folks or whatever, you know, hopefully I make the proper contacts to see those things come to life.
Right. Well, you're doing a good job of it so far.
Kudos.
I mean, you know, I don't know Tyler Perry very well, but at one time I had a play on tour when one of his plays was on tour called Love Don't Live Here Anymore. I could have probably met him, but I was
Wait, that was your play?
Yeah, Love Don't Live Here Anymore. I wrote that play. Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations. I didn't know that. I mean, I would have done the play circuit too, but I can't sing with her. You know what, baby.
And people try to say I can't sing, but I can sing. Superstition all the way. See? That was...
Oh, isn't she sweet?
Yeah. Well, you know, we're going to say he deserves a handicap placard because he's tone deaf.
Yeah.
We're going to be using that one.
Right.
He got his own parking spot right out front. You know what I'm saying?
That was
He's
right
straight.
on time, Denise.
You know what I'm
That was
saying?
really right on
For
time.
those of you that don't know who we're talking
Can't
to,
laugh at that, baby.
32 countries, 32 million people plus
Nice.
on the Midnight Hour radio show, actress extraordinaire, writer, director, mother,
entrepreneur.
Denise Boutte.
This woman is a wealth of, she's a wealth of everything,
Black
bro.
girl
Tyler
power.
Perry's Meet the Browns.
Yes.
Why Did I Get Married?
1 and 2.
Oh, yeah. The nice girl from Why Did I Get Married? Yep.
Right.
Wow. You was good.
Where's the Love? Where's the Love movie?
Where's the love? Yeah, we're trying to make this the #1 movie, original movie that Up has ever had or whatever on their network. So we had a preview party. I think it was on Wednesday night. In order to push this thing, we were tweeting for the first go-round of it or whatever for the original premiere, trying to get folks to look at it. I mean, honestly, this is such a new and fresh network, but they've been working for years, you know, getting new, improved, you know, products out there. And the beauty of them is that, you know, Up TV is for, of course, uplifting entertainment. So they're trying to get a message across, but they're not trying to beat you over the head with it. You know, they're not trying to preach at you and point fingers or judge or anything like that. But it's really, really subtle. And, you know, their content just keeps better and better. This is the 4th project I actually do with Swirl Productions, Up TV, which was formerly GMC, Gospel Music Channel, and also Nina Holiday, Terry's production company. So, you know, every single time I go over there, it just gets better and better. And Cass Siggers Beatles is, I hope I'm pronouncing the middle name properly, but she is the person who actually yielded this project. And they were looking for an actual real-life couple, initially speaking. And what happened is the schedules didn't jive. And so whenever they were looking at a TV couple, they felt that, you know, Lamont and I would be a pretty good fit because of the fact that everybody's always asking, oh, so when's Meet the Browns coming back? When is this? So anyway, they felt that there would be a nice little taste, especially for the fans of the show, to actually see us back on screen together. Because I'm serious, Lamont and I, it was so funny because during the run of the show, everybody thought we were married. Like, they knew there was a married couple on the show. And I don't know, I guess Dave and Tamala Mann didn't ring a bell. Like, they have the same last name. For some reason, they thought the two of us were a married couple.
Right.
So it was, like, so funny or whatever. But, you know what, I guess that's just a testament to the chemistry. So I call him my professional husband. So what you going to do?
Well, I want to give a shout-out to Dominique Frezon for giving us tickets. Well, giving me a ticket to see that movie screener.
Nice.
Where's the Love? Where's the Love?
Thank you so much.
Starring Denise Boutte and Lamont Rucker. You got to go see it, world.
Rucker. We got Perry J. Vaughn, LaToya Luckett, David Banner. Candy is up in this thing.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, it's a lot of folks or whatever. My girl Shirley Strawberry is up in there. We got an all-star cast. Angie Stone. They all came in. And what happens is basically it's a talk show format. So my character and Lamont's character play relationship therapists who have a best-selling book. They have a highest-rated talk show on TV. What else do they have? A thriving practice. And they could tell basically everybody and their grandma how to run their own relationships, but what's going on behind closed doors is that they're not practicing what they preach. So, for the most part, it's really cool. And it's kind of funny, though, because, this is, quote, uplifting entertainment. Some of the cuts where we went in, just had each other's throats or whatever. Like, you saw the real vulnerability, of our characters and stuff. That's not quite the cuts they used. I guess they were like, ooh, that's a little too hardcore. Like, they didn't want nobody.
Right.
They want to leave it really positive, but it's basically the story of a woman scorned who, rather than deal with the consequences of what it is that her husband did to violate her trust, she puts a Band-Aid on it and acts like, time heals all wounds. We're going to act like nothing ever happened. We got to keep up this public persona. We don't want to look like the non-perfect couple or else we lose our empire and everything that we built. She basically thinks that they can keep on going and time is going to fix it, and of course it doesn't, and it implodes bigger than either of them ever thought. So, it's really cool. It's a really nice piece, and it allowed itself, it lent itself to a lot of, guest appearances by some really talented folks that just came to play.
Hey, can I ask you a question, though, Denise? This
up?
Big Motor Boss. Was you ever compared? Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stop stalking her, Big Mo.
Down, boy, down.
Down, Big Mo. Down.
Trust me, I don't want to tangle with her husband. He's too powerful.
And she has a child. Just be nice.
Right, exactly. And she got the trust on it. So. But were you ever compared to any other actress?
I am compared to lots of other actresses, but a lot of times it's so flattering that I will not even say. I will agree with you if you say it right out loud, but to me sometimes it's so I can't even fathom that. Like, are you serious?
Okay, let me say one of them.
Okay, all right.
And tell me if I'm right.
Okay.
Halle Berry.
Yes. Yeah, and I do not get that one. That's the one that I've gotten the most since I moved here 10 years ago.
Right.
And I do not, because to me, Holly's just like a phenomenon. Like, you just see this.
Cleveland bred.
Y'all, I saw this chick, I think it was October or November of last year at an event. She, really just came in and came out. They swooped her in, swooped her out. And when I tell you she is just a vision, I'm just like, oh, my God. So for me to even get that comparison, it's almost kind of, oh, man, thank you.
Once upon a time, I was alone with her. I know she is a vision. But she was more than a vision that night because she was upset. She was upset.
One more. I'm going to say one more. How about Paula Patton?
I've never gotten Paula Patton.
Oh, okay.
No, that's
all
a
right.
new one.
I'm going to stop right there.
And it's not just because she's fair, because Halle's fair, too. So that's what I used to get. I used to get the chocolate Halle Berry.
Okay.
And then in this piece right here, Where's the Love, I actually cut my hair at one point or whatever, which of course is a wig. But anyway, I do this thing where I cut my hair because, if I can't do a ponytail, I ain't cutting my stuff. So anyway, when in that, a lot of people are like, oh my God, you look even more so like, it was like, oh my God, so thank you. It's so beyond flattering, but it's really hard for me to really embrace that. But I'll take it, honey. If that's what gets me the next job, shoot.
Right. We got about 2 minutes left, Denise Boutte, and I want to just say that Rocky Thunder over here got a Boutte too. I'm just playing.
Look at her face. Wait till you guys see us live. This is just remarkable.
You should have seen the look Rocky gave him.
Oh, I love you, Rocky. I swear.
Well, Rocky probably is like me. It's like they call it Southern girls. They call it the cornbread, the cabbage. That's what does it, man. We don't have to purchase ours, okay? It's all real and then some. So it is what it is. I'm just happy that booties came in style. Thank you, J-Lo and all these other chicks that put booties on them. Because before it was they admire, and what's her name? The girl that was holding the Queen's, I forgot what it is. The sister, Kate Middleton's sister or something. And they were saying, the best derriere. And I was like, she don't have none. Like, I don't understand why everybody was, like, going off at her behind because it didn't seem like she had much.
It didn't exist. You're absolutely right.
Well, I just want to say that, Halle, we love you, but you really did dog me that night very bad. Shame on you. Shame on you. I'm such a nice guy.
When we have more time next time, I want to hear more of that because I got 2 more projects I'm working on right now. So we're going to definitely reconvene and you can tell me the full story.
That's what we're talking about.
That's right. We want to have you back. But we're going to induct you real quick. I'm going to pass that buck. Let me see here. I'll pass it to Vanessa Fox because she sort of is the fox around here, like the red fox.
She's been distant
that you shoot.
Too.
That you shoot when you go hunting. I mean,
oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, we love you, Vanessa.
Thank you.
What do you do with these guys?
I know. You know, this is what we have to put up with.
You got to elbow them
Saturday.
That's why I'm sitting way over yonder.
Well, I am really.
For a late night radio show, you guys have to be lively, and you definitely fit the bill. So thank you for.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. I know that's right because it is what it is.
In order to keep folks awake at this time of the hour, you got to be very entertaining, and I think you guys got it going on. So thank you very much.
Okay, but we want to induct you, Denise, into the Midnight Hour Show Hall of Fame. We welcome you to give us a few minutes to do some acting, a line or something in a movie that you've done, or if you want to sing, or if you want to tell a joke.
30 seconds.
Whatever you want to do.
30 seconds.
30 seconds to do that.
Right now, Denise Boutte on the Midnight Hour Radio Show.
Do your thing.
Oh, my word. Okay, you guys really put me on the spot. Okay, so maybe I can rap. Hold on. I'm trying to think of which rap. Baby Got Back.
There you go.
Wait. But your homeboy tried to warn me, but they got. I don't know.
That was Denise Boutte. We're gonna take that as a Midnight Hour Hall of Fame induction.
Try, and we understand when you're under the gun like that.
Until next time, Denise Boutte. We love you, Denise Boutte.
Well, do I need to tell her what she won, real quick?
What did I get?
Yeah,
okay, you get a chance. Come on, the Midnight Hour Radio Show anytime you want to, between 10 p.m. and 12 midnight on any Saturday, though. Any Saturday night, but we prefer you to be in person if you can. But if you can't, you can always pick up the phone and call. We will host you as long as you want all the way through the show, if you like.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. And you already said you're going to come back, so guess what?
That I can do.
You won that door number 3, too.
No, it's not going to happen, Big Mo. But we're
Even with 2 words of a verse from Sir Mix-a-Lot. Thank you so much.
There
you guys
you go.
really.
Visit her on the web. Just type her name in, Denise Boutte.
Yes,
she's a lot of fun.
And you,
Denise_Boutte. Find me on social media. There's an encore performance, but check it out. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for your story.
We appreciate you. We really do.
All right,
and your
yes,
energy
sir.
is great. Thank you.
I so appreciate that. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You are.
you.
You're full of life.
All
We
right.
appreciate
it was love.
A class
All
act. Thank you.
Au revoir.
Good job. Good
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Yes.
C'est la vie, darling.
Yes.
I know that's right.
Good night.
All right, night.
That was Denise Boutte on the Midnight Hour.